Hi, this is Emma Osborne, and this is my second project for Sports Med 3. For this project, I did a strength and conditioning program for soccer. My client for this project was my little brother, Gavin Osborne. He is an 11-year-old soccer player that has been playing soccer for around 7 years now. He is on a traveling club team as well as participating in AYSO soccer league every year. My client's goal for this program was to improve the core components of soccer when it comes to strength and conditioning to improve his play in his competitive club team. I based my program off of college standards for soccer players so that it could best fit people of all ages when modified. Colleges look for 25 consecutive juggles in 3 minutes. I modified this to just 15 consecutive juggles as a goal for my client. For cardio, colleges look for athletes to be able to do a 1.7 mile run within 12 minutes. This is also called the Cooper Mile. I modified this for my client for a 1 mile in 10 minutes goal. And for core strength, colleges look for about 55 perfect consecutive sit-ups. I modified this to just 40 consecutive sit-ups. For my program, I modified it greatly from a college level program to help better suit my client because of his age and skill level. My program consists of a warm-up, which is a 1-minute jog in place, 10 jumping jacks and 10 high knees to warm up his muscles. Next, he did a jog around the yard 5 times, which is close to about 1/3 of a mile. Then he did a 30-second plank. Then he practiced juggling for about 15 minutes. And after all of that, with some breaks in between for water, he stretched out his hamstrings, quads, and Achilles for a cool down. Before the program, my client was doing about 12 consecutive juggles, which is really good for someone his age and shows that he has pretty good agility and balance, which are 2 very important skills in soccer. Since his baseline was only 3 away from my set goal, we didn't focus a lot on this specific task, but I definitely still added it into the program because you can always get better. After my program was completed, for my final video, my client did 21 consecutive juggles. I was very impressed by this result because it is a pretty high skill level for someone his age. This was definitely his strongest skill, and because he made so much improvement, I will definitely show on the soccer field. Cardio was one of the main things my client wanted to focus on within this program because he feels like it was his weakest skill. For cardio, before my program, my client was doing about an 11-minute and 28-second mile. This wasn't bad for someone his age, but he definitely wanted to improve on this in the next 2 weeks. So this is the part of the program where we focused on the most. For my final video, after my program was complete, my client did a 10-minute and 30-second mile. This is a great improvement of 1 minute off of his initial time. He was very excited about this improvement. My goal for him was a 10-minute mile, but further training and continuing with the program will help him get to this initial goal. Before my program started in my baseline video, my client did about 35 perfect sit-ups, but they were not consecutive. So we improved this area of his conditioning through this program. The program he did 30 seconds planks, which helped to increase his core strength and in turn increase the amount of sit-ups that he could accomplish consecutively. This improvement can be seen in my final video where my brother has completed 46 perfect sit-ups, 40 of which were consecutive. This is a great improvement seen by my client, and he was very excited after he did this. All in all, my client did an amazing job keeping up with the program and doing it daily like I asked him to. For juggling, he did a 12 to 21 progression, which was more than the goal that I had set for him. Having a better juggling or agility will help him move faster and change directions quicker during games. For cardio, he did a 11:38 mile to a 10:30 mile progression. This increase in endurance will help him run at higher speeds for a longer amount of time. For core strength, my brother did a 35 to 46 progression on sit-ups. This new increased core strength will help his posture, endurance, strength, power, and a lot more things involving soccer.